Okay, we had our whole overnight trade affecting 6 accounts in all in various kinds of hedging. Now, I'm not going to do the hedging forever necessarily. I'm just going through a phase where I'm trying to, experiment with the technique with multiple accounts. And the hedge is basically a spread trade using the micro contracts of the futures. And so I'm using the MES and the MNQ, but you can use anything. And here's the trade setups that we have so far from the overnight that I have not closed because nothing really happened. Okay. We've got a hedge in one account, the same account. Account 11 has 2 long MNQ and short 4 MES. The second account is account 10. We have 2 long, same thing, 2 long MNQ, 4 short MES, and these are 1 account each. They already have the hedge inside the accounts. So there's no reason to hedge this account against this one because it already contains a hedge. Now I have 4 accounts. 2 accounts are hedged against each other, and 2 accounts are hedged against each other. So we have 2, 4, and 1 and 2 up here. That's 6 accounts total that we're affecting. In these 2 accounts that are hedged against each other, account 21 and account 18, they only have one position or one side in each account. So in account 21, I'm long a micro. In account 18, I'm short the micros. These are different micros. MNQ, MES, same thing down here, just a slightly different position size sometimes, but same idea. Hedging 2 accounts, 2 different accounts against each other with only one side each. Again, these 2 accounts up here have both sides in them, so they don't need a hedge because they're hedged inside each other. All right, we're waiting for the opening bell, and we will see what today holds. All right, it's very important practicing a new technique to see what's the maximum drawdown, what's the pain side of it. And right now, all the accounts are turning red. You can see right here in this right here, every single account that I am in right now is on the red side, some just barely. That means the green side, the long side, is not really going in the right direction, and the short side is going in the opposite direction. So this can happen. It can happen. It does happen, and it doesn't always stay that way because you just have to wait for things to pan out eventually. So we will see. I'll let you know step by step how everything turns out. And this can happen definitely. The MNQ, the NASDAQ, can just take off in either direction. And while the MES just sits there, it does reverse sometimes. Sometimes the MES takes off and the MNQ is in a consolidation period. These are the kinds of things that this hedging technique and multiple accounts and copy pasting technique that I'm doing here needs to be experienced and psychologically and emotionally absorbed and assimilated into the psychology, because I'm just noticing, it can freak people out sometimes. If you've hedged long enough, you will see this happen. Make no mistake, this is a real possibility. Both of them going against you at the same time. That's why you're going to be very, very sure about your stop loss, daily loss limit, maximum risk management. This one's just going sideways, still up over the entry point though, so it's red because it's short. And my long is going down, so they're both red, and we're still within our realm of daily loss limit. But I just want to point that out, that hedging can really hurt for a moment, for sure. Some days you just don't have a grip on. Some days you just are out of tune with and can't figure out. So I'll take my loss today on the chin. That's fine with me. Down $700. Overall, the strategy is still up, $4,000. I mean, I just didn't want to take any more loss on that. But I like the fact that I just said, you know what? Just close everything out. It's Friday. The market is very choppy, unpredictable, and we only have 90 minutes left. It could go down and it could get worse. So under $1,000 was good for me. I'm happy with that loss because, let's take a look at the overall. $50. I made $50 that day. 500, 600. Here's a $1,700 win. I like that. And I was figuring if I lost $1,700, then it would be equal with my highest. I don't really want to lose that much. There have been times when unrealized losses were $2,000, and could have been higher, but fortunately we had enough time in the day to make adjustments and come out of that. So that's today. That's Friday. We'll see you next Monday, Lord willing. God bless you guys. Peace.